Hello, welcome to Tarot 777. This is a collective read for the full moon in Capricorn. Take what resonates and trust your intuition. I'm seeing that it's important to use your logic rather than giving into fearful thoughts, okay? Don't give into fearful thoughts or negativity. Use your logic when it comes to important relationships here, and be honest with yourself, be honest with others. Two of Cups, this is a really beautiful understanding that you're having with someone. Yeah, it's important to use your logic because, yes. Outside of this partnership here with the Two of Cups, there is the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. So there is someone outside of your partnership that is creating conflict and creating all sorts of fights and arguments here, okay? Don't ignore the obvious. Don't pretend that someone don't pretend that this is not happening to you, okay? If someone is treating you badly, don't pretend it's not happening. See it for what it is, okay? And use your logic to move on peacefully from this conflict. Use your logic to move on peacefully from people who would not meet you halfway. Whoever is in this Two of Cups is meeting you halfway, okay? This person is real, but whoever and whatever this stuff is, this is a waste of your energy. I feel like you have tried to understand. You have tried to... You have tried to foster unity or teamwork or something, but it's important to recognize when you're dealing with narcissists or abusive people, okay? The Devil is the Capricorn card for this Capricorn moon. Don't ignore the obvious. If someone is being abusive to you, if you feel like you're walking on eggshells, if you're making yourself small or making choices that are about making them happy rather than yourself, okay? What's the point of that? We have the Fool under that Two of Cups. So follow your spirit here. Release yourself from these associations or dynamics that steal your joy, steal your energy and your creative power. These are like energy vampires. Okay, so don't get pulled into it. Use your logic. Be like Spock. Okay? Okay. Keep your guard up, okay, with the Nine of Wands. This is not about being cold or cruel to anyone. This is about seeing a situation for what it is and protecting yourself from it. Okay? See a situation for what it is. Protect yourself. Guard yourself. Okay, the Devil is here. So don't ignore the obvious. Don't ignore what you truly need here as well. So the Devil is toxic and out of balance when we lie to ourselves and we're not being honest about our needs, or we're repressing ourselves in order to fit into some societal dynamic here. Okay. This is like societal conditioning, like like being in a church and them saying, don't read those books, they're evil. Don't play with that person, they're going to hell. That's the sort of stuff I heard all the time as a kid. It's really messed up. Okay, to demonize people, that's not Christian. That's just evil. Okay. And I don't really consider myself a Christian, but deep down, I guess I do, because here I am, like, wagging my finger at the churches, okay, that would stir up this conflict and drama and say someone is bad because I say so, okay? So don't get involved in this negativity. This is like a controlling person, or this can be controlling aspects of society that you're dealing with. So you're protecting yourself, you're on your guard, you're aware of this drama, this toxicity, abuse that's going on in your environment here. So it's like you're protecting your joy, you're protecting your heart here, your spirit. Wheel of Fortune is beneath the deck. So I need to get some clarification though, some more information on that Five of Swords and Five of Wands. Full moons can stir up a lot of drama, okay? And this Capricorn moon especially, it's like when we're not being honest about our desires, it comes out as the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, people becoming egotistical and petty and cruel because they're not in touch with their true desires, and they lash out at others. They take it out on others, or they can't control others. So yeah, this is very narcissistic energy here. Okay. You're looking to the angels here for guidance with the Lovers card. You are trying to make the most loving choice, okay? You're trying to see things from the highest perspective here, okay? You want to understand, but you also know there are people who are not going to meet you halfway. And these are the sort of people that you need to move on to with the Three of Pentacles, okay? So keep your heart open to people who see and respect your values, okay? And respect you as a person, okay? Who won't try and control you, okay? They want to love you, all right? And that can be any kind of love, platonic, romantic, whatever it is. But the Three of Pentacles, Mars in Capricorn, this is about using our energy to build and not destroy. This is very destructive energy, controlling energy, and this is more about fostering unity with others and teamwork and seeing things from a higher loving perspective. Eight of Pentacles, you have to put this work in, okay? Every day, day in, day out. You get up in the morning, go to bed. It's this sort of daily work is contributing to the peace in the world, okay? So your actions matter here. Very thoughtful, prudent actions with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So let's get some, which deck? Let's use a steampunk deck here and get some cards for each zodiac sign. Okay, let's get a message for Aries. Additional message for Aries, what do you need to know? Five of Cups. Okay, there can be a breakup or a loss here with the Five of Cups, Aries. This might be happening to someone in your environment, or there's some disappointment. Don't turn to alcohol. The word liquor is suddenly standing out for the first time for me. Okay, this is a bar, so don't drown your sorrows here, okay? Be honest with yourself, okay? If that's what you're dealing with. This might be honest that something's over, okay? Let it go. Nine of Cups means that you're going to be going in a much happier direction. So you're going from this sad, gloomy bar that says liquor to the Nine of Cups. Best ales, wines, and spirits. And this woman's wearing a crown, and she looks like Snow White or something. So this is about getting your wish in some way. So Aries, something might come to an end, but it's actually really positive. You're getting your wish here in some way. You're getting maybe independence or something is making you very happy on a personal level. And we have the Strength card beneath the deck. So you have faced something difficult with the Strength card. You might be dealing with a Leo. But now you are going to be in a much happier place. So don't hold on to something that is not meant for you, Aries. Okay, when things are so good with the Nine of Cups. Okay, focus on the good direction that your life is going and not on the past. The past is over. Release it. Release the past. Ooh, quiet stomach. All right, so next sign we have is Taurus. One second. I just have to check and make sure things are still recording. So Taurus, okay, 5 of Swords and the Fool, okay? Release yourself from this conflict here. Release yourself from a situation where people are not wanting to see eye to eye. Don't try to, leave a situation that looks rough if it's not making you happy, okay? So do what makes you happy. Don't ignore your needs in a situation, okay? And if that means leaving it, then so be it. Knight of Wands, this can be you taking a trip and going on an adventure somewhere. This can be, could be single right now with the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Next message is for, is it Gemini? Yes, Gemini is next. What does Gemini need to know for this full moon? Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. We have the moon beneath the deck, which is a 9. And then we have another card associated with the moon, the High Priestess, and then the 9 of Cups. Okay. Trust yourself. Don't be afraid of change, Gemini. Okay. This might seem scary. All right. The unknown, the new with the moon card. There are things that we don't know yet. Okay. But trust your intuition. If there is information that you need to find out, or if you are concerned about a next chapter of your life, the future is a happy one for you. Okay, so stay positive. Okay, stay positive and let go of what doesn't serve you here. Cancer. Cancer, 10 of Swords. Okay, you're not going to ignore the obvious here. This was a very painful situation that you went through with someone. But the sun is coming up again. We have Judgment and we have the Lovers. Now, the moon card is beneath the deck. Cancer, you could either be leaving a situation, a partnership, or this is a revival and a conversation here that you could be having that is reuniting you on in a much stronger way. Okay, so if you've been through an experience that was really difficult with someone, you're having an honest conversation, or you're making an honest assessment of some experience from the past. You're seeing it, you're seeing the larger cycles at play. And the Lovers is saying that you are making a choice that is about your spiritual values here with a relationship. Okay, so yes, this might be a fire sign. I'm seeing that with the Page of Wands, 6 of Wands here. So I don't know if this is romantic or children or friends, possibly. But you're overcoming a conflict with someone. You might be moving on from someone as well. Okay, so it just depends on your situation, Cancer. I see that you have tried to be very understanding with someone. Again, relationships are a two-way street. If someone is not meeting us halfway and we're doing all of the work, that's not healthy. That's out of balance, okay? We need to, a good partnership will want to understand, will want to meet us halfway. Will want the best for us as well. Okay, so Leo is the next card. Oh, Leo, you have your sights set on the horizon here. You're looking out on the horizon for something good to come your way. What are you expecting to come your way? Something good is coming your way. Or that's your attitude. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, it could be that your expectations have been dashed here with the Ten of Swords. You could feel very disappointed because you did not hear from someone. Or can I get another card for you, Leo? What is this Ten of Swords? Okay, yeah. This can also go to the Ace of Swords here. This is having a higher understanding of something. The Ace of Swords and the Tower here, this can be a spiritual revelation, an insight that is shaking your world. Five of Swords, okay, and the Devil. Okay, Leo, I want to be careful here with what I say. Remember, these are general reads. They are for entertainment purposes. Please trust your intuition. But there's a situation here that you have to be honest about, okay? How does it make you feel? This can be a very controlling dynamic here. Okay. Yeah, yes, what's underneath that Devil? The Lovers, okay. So it could be that your expectations of someone turned out differently, okay? Someone that you thought was a soulmate, was a partner to you, turned out to be like your worst nightmare with the Devil. So maybe your expectations were good with someone, but then they really hurt you, okay? And things are ending in conflict. And move on, Leo. Let me just get a few more cards for you. Poor Leo. Strength. Okay. Don't lose hope with whatever is going on around you or with people in your life. Don't lose hope with the Three of Wands and the Strength card. There are some fears within you have to face, okay? I'm feeling like there's conflicts that are within you, fears within you that you need to face and heal, okay? Be gentle with yourself, Leo. And if something is not healthy for you, or there is a habit that you need to confront, you're going to do that, okay? This is about self-mastery here, okay? Self-mastery and controlling, controlling anger or jealousy or any negative emotions here that might go out of control. This is about healing the wounded part of yourself. So if you felt wounded, you're going to be feeling a lot stronger because you're going to face your fears, okay? You're going to face this Devil, okay? And you're going to overcome it. There's the Chariot after the Devil here, okay? Every time you face your fears and you see things and you're coming out of this fear with the Eight of Swords, okay? Fear to move forward or to get yourself out of a negative way of thinking, okay? So stay positive. The Chariot is saying that you will succeed, Leo. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next message is for Virgo. Virgo, you have the Ace of Cups and you have the Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. Strength card beneath the deck. So again, conquering your fears, facing something very difficult here, maybe having a difficult conversation, or opening up to someone, okay? Opening up to someone with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like there's a deeper understanding here. Someone is lending a hand to this Queen of Swords. That's a very sweet card. So I feel like there's understanding that you are offering someone or that someone is offering you. So there is a much better connection that's coming out of some difficult energy. Chariot is beneath that Strength card. Okay, so stay positive. So next message, that is for, is it Libra? Okay. Libra. Okay. Libra, you have the Ten of Wands, okay? Something has felt like a heavy burden. Something has felt oppressive. You may have felt oppressed by some community or group of people. Something may have felt controlling, and the Ten of Wands is you moving on and ending some sort of oppression. Okay, you're freeing yourself with the Fool. Here's the Two of Cups. Empress. You are the Empress, Libra. Okay, you're so powerful and creative here. You don't need this BS with whatever this Ten of Wands is about, okay? People were dumping responsibilities onto you or burdens onto you that were not yours, okay? So I feel like you're letting them go and you're feeling much better. And I see that there is a beautiful connection in the Two of Cups. It's like an electric connection with someone. Yeah, you are adored. Someone adores you and appreciates your beauty and your creativity, and you could be a mother. The Empress is a mother, or you could be expecting here, or maybe you are expecting something good to come out of something that you've been working on creatively. Okay, so that is your message, Libra. I have to look, I can't remember who comes after Libra. Is that Scorpio? Yes, Scorpio. Message for Scorpio for this full moon. Message for Scorpio. Strength. Okay. Okay, you're facing your own inner conflicts, your own ego battles, okay? You're working on yourself with this Strength card here, becoming stronger by facing difficult emotions. Okay, difficult emotions, challenging feelings, could be jealousy, anger, depression. You're confronting these and healing them with the Strength card. And you're becoming stronger. You're being honest with yourself. We've been through a very painful situation with the Ten of Swords, but it has made you wiser, okay? You're not going to ignore the obvious and pretend that things are fine. Things are not fine, okay, with that Ten of Swords, all right? If this was at work, you got stabbed in the back by someone, okay? But it's a new day, and this is about letting that go and not holding on to our anger. Okay. You might want to or need to confront someone here with the Knight of Swords, okay? You might need to express your feelings about this situation with the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of passion here behind the Knight of Swords. Okay. But it is clearing the air. I feel like you're clearing the air. The Wheel of Fortune here, things are going to improve here because you need to speak up for yourself, Scorpio. If someone has treated you badly, or or you have not been honest with someone about your needs here, if you've been repressing it or suppressing it in order to keep the peace, you see how that has actually hurt you. And so you're speaking up and clearing the air, and it's making things better. It's turning the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Nine of Cups, you're choosing your happiness here, and that's what's important. So, okay, we have next Sagittarius. Yes, okay, Sagittarius, what is your message here for this full moon? What do you need to know for this full moon? Nine of Wands. I knew this was going to come out for you. Nine of Wands. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands twice here, Sagittarius, and we have the Emperor. So you are setting the boundaries here. You're incredibly powerful as the Emperor. This might be someone in your environment as well, an Aries. But the Nine of Wands is Sun in Sagittarius. So you have a strength within you, okay? You are incredibly strong, and you have learned a lot from your experiences, okay? So what gives you this strength here in the Nine of Wands to stand your ground and not give up is that you have faced problems again and again and again. So you have been through maybe a difficult cycle with someone again and again and again. And I see your guard is up double here with these two Nine of Wands. So you are not allowing the same cycles, the same patterns to repeat themselves. You know, you've worked very hard and you've gotten this far in your life through discipline, hard work, and determination, and being able to see far into the distance. He has a periscope here, or not periscope, but an eyeglass, a spyglass. So you're able to see far off into the distance and prepare for trouble, prepare for problems. So I see you as being proactive, okay? This is like a proactive kind of energy here with the Nine of Wands. So anything else for you, Sagittarius? Okay, so Temperance. Okay. Take it easy on yourself. Slow down. Keep things cool. Don't go to extremes. So this is a very moderate card, and yeah, so there might be some things you need to forgive and let go of. And you might need to have patience, more patience for others, or maybe this is about having patience in general, okay? Because our impatience can come out. This can be like impatient energy when we're not getting our way. But I don't feel like that's you. I feel like you are setting an example of patience and understanding and not losing your temper when someone tries to control you or start conflicts in some way. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, finally. Are we going to get the Devil for your sign? Okay. All right. What does Capricorn need to know? Nine of Wands again. Okay. 10 of Cups. Capricorn, you are so smart, all right? You see through people's motives, and you come off a little harsh, maybe, but it's because you don't lie. And you can see through people when they lie to you, or they're not being honest with themselves. So you set boundaries with people who you know can't set good boundaries for themselves, or yeah. Yeah, you see what's going on here, okay? You see not just the obvious, but you see what's going on underneath the surface. So 10 of Cups. Things are good for you, Capricorn. I feel like you have a really happy life right now, and you are protecting that with the 9 of Wands. Okay, you're protecting that with the 9 of Wands. I'm also seeing the Sun, 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So there might be some sort of celebration that's happening coming up here with the Sun, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Some good news, some happy news. Okay, so it's not just all having to be on guard and hard work here with the 9 of Wands. It's also, it's like this is more about protecting what you love and protecting what matters to you. And yeah, that is your message, Capricorn. Okay, very nice cards. Everything's going nicely for you, Capricorn. Aquarius. You have the 7 of Wands. You have the Sun and you have the 10 of Wands. Lovers is beneath the deck, okay? You are trying to make the best choices here, okay? You're trying to act from a place of love and understanding. 7 of Wands says that there is something that you have to stand up for yourself here, okay? Your needs are important. So stand up for your needs. Be honest with others if they are expecting too much from you. It just takes a little communication to let people know, this is my time, this is my space, thank you very much, but I've got this. And but it's also about standing up for your happiness and your needs in some way. So you might feel like you have to like rise above a conflict here. So you are rising above a conflict, and the Sun is very happy energy. 10 of Wands going to that 6 of Wands. So you're dropping a burden, all right? You're going to let go of anything that feels heavy or a responsibility that is come to an end, okay? This is a time to release things, let things go and evolve. 6 of Wands says that you're going to be successful. So I see that you're avoiding extremes here, but you're doing what's best for yourself. You're doing what's best for yourself, Aquarius. Everything's going to work out for you. Pisces. Darling Pisces. What is your message? 5 of Pentacles. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, there is a disappointment here with the 5 of Cups. Excuse me, I said 5 of Cups, but it's 5 of Pentacles, and then the 5 of Cups came out. Be honest with yourself, Pisces, if you're not happy in a relationship or something is, someone makes you feel alone or left out in the cold. 5 of Cups can be a breakup. It can be a disappointment. There can be some anxiety over this 9 of Swords. There is some anxiety about your needs not being met or honored in some way. Okay, the Tower is coming in to blast something out here, okay? So this can be a revelation that you're having with the Tower. This can be, excuse me, this can be forces beyond your control that is changing a situation, okay, for the better. What's going to come after that Tower? I just want to get one more. 5 of Swords, come on. This looks like a lot of negative energy, Pisces. Honor your needs, Pisces. Honor your needs. Don't ignore your needs here. That's what I'm seeing. And don't ignore the obvious if things are not good. Okay. 3 of Wands. So this Tower is going to bring something down or change something that needs to change. And this can be a change in your outlook as well with the Tower. So, and the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is, okay, it's funny, it's looking towards the Tower. Oh, okay. Pisces, very similar to Leo's energy. So much conflict going on around you. It's like you're expecting more conflict with that Three of Wands pointing towards the Tower. And then Five of Wands. What the heck? Poor Pisces. Okay. Death. Something has to come to an end here. If you've been holding on to a relationship, this turmoil is saying that this is not something that you should hold on to. Death is saying that something is coming to an end, and this can be a transformation of something for you as well. High Priestess, trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition, Pisces. Okay, stand up for your needs with the Seven of Wands. Excuse me. And retreat from this conflict, okay? Whatever is going on here. Retreat and find your inner balance in solitude, okay? The Hermit knows what to do and where to go next by taking that time for himself to reflect. Okay, so this is a spiritual retreat you need to take for yourself, Pisces, in order to regain your balance and to make things more fair to you, okay? Stand up for your needs. Okay, Ace of Wands is behind there. Okay. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Pisces, that is the end of your message there, and this is also the end of our collective All Signs read. Thank you so much for being here, and if this helped you in some way, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll be back soon. Take care.